Hey, how you doing? Huh? Let Jah be praised. Yeah, let me praise like the new, you know what I'm saying? Rastafari, you know what I mean? King Alpha, Queen Amiga, world without end. You know what I'm saying? First without last. You know what I'm saying? Beginning without finality. Yeah, and we do give thanks and praise. Our eyes is ascending and accentuating and even portalizing their way into the inner sanctum. Heal the mind, heal the mind, heal the mind, heal the Queen Amiga, Jah, the word, Jah has us for. Indeed, we heal them high. Yes, King of Good Amigo. And I, blessed trinities, hail them. You know what they are. Yes, holy, royal, celestial, divine, sacred, majestic. Indeed, indeed, we bless them. Bless them, bless them, bless them, praise them, serve them, worship them. Indeed, hail them. And so high. Heli, Celestial, Jehovah, Rastafari, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, people, so you know we here. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna change, you know what I'm saying? We above ground, you know what I'm saying? All praises be, you know what I'm saying? We above. And, well, when you're above, people want to take it down. Don't let nobody trick you. When people want to try to take you down in their life, it's because you're above them. See? Don't make them trick you. It's just psychological warfare. Spell a word, they want to trick you. Make you think that them is above you. See? I even level with you. Nah, you ain't level with me, bro. Dude, you're dead. David close. See, I am the neurodivergent one, the supreme neurodivergent, the supreme, I would say, officer of the law, because the law of the Most High is supreme. But I mean, even when it comes to law officials and law enforcement and these type of dealings, I am the supreme. Yes, sir. Indeed, not to say in their ranks, no, but in my ranks, in my land, in my kingdom. You see, I never respect that. You see it? Good. So I'm at the Supreme. Yeah, Supreme. It's my name. Huh? Huh? Madam. What it means in Hebrew. Yeah, indeed. So when you're up, they want to take you down. Because guess what? When you're down, I mean, where you going to go? Where you going to go from there when you're already down? So where you going to go? And why, if you're up and you're above, why are you coming down to take me down? Well, if you're coming down to take me down, that means you're a loser. You know, so you're going to come down and take me down. Why don't you go and take those down who are above you? You like to take people down, but you don't want to do that because, you know, that's going to be a challenge. You know, so you just going to end up broken, busted. You know? Yeah. Just going to end up broken, busted. Yeah, Eli. You already know, people. But anyways, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Just a little few things here to point out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see that July 4th. You see that July 4th to the 7th. You notice that it's a special day, sacred, ritualistic day, magical day commemorating the meeting of Sirius, Orion, the Polaris, with the sun. Indeed, it is a very powerful day. Yeah. Yeah. Well, just letting you know what I'm saying? Lene Masi, she passed on to the other realm, the other side, on July the 5th. You see? So it's not just about full moons. Nah, it's about magic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you gotta be careful in this time, you know what I'm saying? All praises be, all praises be, all praises be. You know what I'm saying? So much going on. Just a little time, and only time will tell, you know what I'm saying? Just a little while, you know what I'm saying? But a little freestyle, for your men, yeah, wild style. Ah, You see the fireball fly over Netherlands? Yeah, my boy, that shit. Yeah, you see that? Wow, yeah, I told you, people, it's just, stars are falling off the sky. Anyways, my data, Negril. Oh, burn and them a data. Blaze the fire, you know what I'm saying? Make it burn them. We must shut the place all up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure. You got my Damien there for you. Always there for you. Always. Always. Yeah? Vexation of the spirit is a waste of verbal conflict is a waste of word. Physical conflict is a waste of flesh. Hmm? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? People will always be who they want. That's what really made the world go round. Unconditional love is gift till Shiloh. I shall not forsake thee now and forevermore. Forevermore. Oh, forevermore. Yeah. You see, well, you've always been there for me. So I'll be there for you. You. Kind of hoarse, but you know. Yeah, so hey, always been there for me. Always did care for me, yeah. Always look out for me. Always been there for me, even when I'm not there for myself. Always did care, even when I didn't care for myself. Hey, always been, ooh, hey, you've always been, ooh, yeah. Always been, I'm telling you now. Bless your eyes and may your days be long. When you rise on the morning, when his kingdom come, good deeds are remembered in the hearts of man. Ah, ha, ha. Hey, bless your eyes and may your dreams come true when you rise on the morning, when his kingdom come. Good deeds now. I shall not forsake thee now and forevermore. Yes, forevermore, you know, forevermore. Sweet, sweet, sweet songs of, you know, I'm on. You know, you say freedom, but you can't be dumb and free at the same time. Because, I mean, to be free, you got to speak the truth. Nah? Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. So, we do give thanks. Listen, I have to pull out them blast. It is what it is. Seeing them start a war. Them disrespect the man. If you teeth the man things, why not deal with? I pull out my blast, and some of them start run fast. See? Yeah, like I said, them no whiffy pass. Them just a run fast. Rastafari, Claude. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're checking the comment section of my latest Throne speech, you'll see that they found a woman's body right up the street from here on 44th Avenue. And as you know, I smoked 44 Gangstalkers the other day. This is a spiritual signature. Yes, indeed, it's circumstantial spiritual evidence. In the court of spiritual law, the court of universal law. Anyway, check it. I mean, check it. I mean, it's not like I'm lying. I ain't making nothing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I pulled out and blasted yesterday, and now the witch coven is scrambling like eggs. Check it out. Check it. Yeah, man. They've yet to identify the girl. You know, she's 36 years old. Oh, it's another spiritual signature. You know what I'm saying? It's just a judgment, you know, by the way, you know. And I will, you know, Christ, you know, in the Adventist, the crucified one, you know, was crucified at 36, not 33. No, a full circle was 36. It was a 36. It's true. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, just know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show you right now that this thing turn up, you know what I'm saying? The witch COVID is running, scared, you know what I'm saying? Right up the street from here, too, you know, man. I tell you, which was the same day. Look, I try to negotiate with these people. I'm gonna need that bread back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the real bread. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the money. You know, because that's all you think about. That's what you eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need that bread back. You know what I'm saying? I told the girl, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you do. Close my door. I kept telling him, I warned him, listen to me. So what am I supposed to do? Hello. You got my stuff. Hey, did you know it is illegal not to report a crime? It is. You can be charged for it, and if it is a serious crime, you will be charged for it. Now, if somebody comes and robs you, steals your wallet, and you don't report it, and that same person goes and robs someone and that person gets hurt, and then it turns out that, well, you found out about it and you want to go to the station and be like, yo, I heard that, this guy, Justin Thompson, he was arrested, I saw it on the news, I just want to let it's the same guy that stole my wallet, already. You're in the arrest. Excuse me? Yeah, you're supposed to report that. It's possible that if you would have reported that, Justin Thompson wouldn't have robbed that lady and shot her or stabbed her. Doesn't even matter. He wouldn't have robbed that lady. Right. So what do you expect the man to do? Secondly, it's a crime committed against myself. You want me to see my boys on the street, man? And my boys ask me, hey, Barrington, hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing? We're good. You? Could be better, but what's up? Yeah, is it true? I heard that your wallet got robbed or stolen, or I mean, is it true? Yeah, it's true, man. Oh, really? You serious? You know who did it? Well, yeah, kind of. I know the man who gave it to the girl. And really? Oh, you go to the station? Nah, I didn't. What are you, Anderson? Barrington, what are you doing? I mean, are you supporting criminals here? Because, you should know better. Aren't you the community leader and worker? Aren't you the activist? What do you... Hey, Anderson, qu'est-ce que tu fais, Barrington? Go to the station or you can get in trouble right now. You're lucky I can arrest you right now. Yeah, a crime was committed and you did not report it, Barrington. What are you doing? Go to the station right now. Hurry. Huh? Are you serious? Okay. Well, man, I'll play this game with you. See? Because I'm not some chump. I'm not some punk in these streets. See? I'm not a rat neither because I could have went to the feds a long time ago. See? You make me have to go to the station just so I can get proof to go to the bank to get my bank card. Just in case I want to buy something. Not a good look. See? Well, yesterday I was up there at around 1 o'clock. Well, not too long after. It says around 2 o'clock they found this woman's body in the river, you know what I'm saying? Actually, yeah, I think I was up there until around like minutes to 1 maybe. You know what I'm saying? But, the point is this. I went to the station. And as I'm walking to the station, I noticed a man. I seen him walking around a few times. Didn't really pay no mind to him, but noticed him once or twice. But he lives around here. It could be he lives around here. Alright, that's cool. Here, the night of the theft. It was afternoon. I seen him walking around, like around the scene of, just to say where the bus was, but it's like he was kind of like, just kind of observing what was happening, fire truck or whatever, you had the feds there, they blocked off the road and everything. All right, cool. And then I went for a walk. I went to my double family, okay? And then I went, let's say, not too far from here, just on the main street. I went to the store actually. Seen? And then I see him again. Oh, okay. And we spoke. I'm like, what are you saying, man? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you see that? He's like, yeah, man, shoot. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. I'm like, I live in the building. He's like, yeah, I live in there too. I live there too, is what he said. Okay. I've never seen you. It's possible you live there. And we just chit-chat for a bit longer. And then he says, yeah, I live right across the street. Why do you lie and say you live there? You live around there. That's not the same thing. So you see what I'm saying? You know what's up. Cool. But, sure, let's do it. He's like, Yeah. You heard that whatever something happened in the building. What he heard was totally untrue. And it was somebody from the building that told him that. And I said, no, bro. It turns out it was a bomb. Okay, cool. Like, what? Yeah, all right. Tells me his name is Mike. All right, cool. Take it easy, bro. All right, one love. Well, yesterday I took a walk and went up to the damn station. Who do I see as I stop on the block the station is on? This guy walking past me to walk up the street towards the station. He looks at me, hey, I'm like, yeah, hey. And he was gonna keep walking, you know. I'm like, all right, take it easy, Mike. And then he looks at me, and then he comes and he gives me a fist bump. What if I didn't say, hey, Mike? Because he looked at me and he kept walking. Right. Now the thing is, Mike could either be a federal agent or a gang stalker. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm talking about my boy, my agent onto me, saying, because they've been onto me since I'm a boy. You think you're the only ones that know that I'm Bob Marley's son and that there is a large inheritance in my name and many more things in my name left to me by my damn predecessors? You must be out of your damn mind. You think that by now the feds don't know that something's going on with me? Why people keep calling the 15 feds on me throughout my life and lying on me and using my name, claiming that they are me and stuff like that, man? For whatever crime, gun possession, I'm talking about all kind of crazy stuff. I was stopped by the police once. Once I gave them my ID, I was in my car and they stopped me and they ran my name. And they said that I have a warrant out for my arrest for gun trafficking. And I told them, you need to run my name again and run it in the correct order. Because it was on my license. Without my license, your name is not in the order your name was given to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like they kind of rearrange it and put your middle name first. And then it's weird. But I noticed that's not what I see on everyone else's license. The other day I seen a man's license. I'm like, whoa, what their ass? So why is it? Things people do. You see me, I say, this is your damn system now. It's crazy. But either way, this, my guy, that's like the fourth time I seen him. And I'm saying I left my place and I walked up to the station and here comes the man walking up the street, let's say a block northward, while I walked on, let's say a block southward. So as I come and I reach there, boom, here I see the guy. Okay, my point is this. These dudes live right across this building, man, and their computer whizzes. Okay, they're always on the damn computer. I passed the building before I smoked a spliff out there and seen them. I passed there and I looked in there to see uh, if it was being rented because the last tenants moved a few months ago. Okay, this is after there was this big fire right across from us, like right across from us. Big fire building, man. I heard it was like a horror movie. I smelled the smoke. I just made sure my window was closed and then went back to bed. But I heard it was like a horror movie. Yeah, it's a sign for you. You know what I'm saying? It was a sign for you. See, the block is on fire. You know, the building. It's smoking. You know, and it's ablaze, man. So I'm saying these dudes over there in their computer rooms, man. I seen them, man. You know what I'm saying? In their place, man. Always on the computers, and like I'm like, yeah. When I seen this guy, the same day of the horrific incident, you know, the bombing and you know, the theft. You know, he was saying that yeah, he lives in right over there. And I'm like, oh yeah, I see you and your boys. You guys are always on the computer. And he's like, yeah, that's us. Yeah, man, that's you. Hmm? This is just a warning to those here who are listening. You see what I'm saying? That differently you keep playing this rascal game. How do you know that those are not feds and they flipping hacked all of your rascal devices, including your cameras? How do you know? people don't know they're under investigation usually until after they get hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that means that even while you're outside now, since you know who you are, why would you do something so stupid knowing that for sure there are flipping private eyes watching? They're always around. You know what I'm saying? But no, for some reason these people think they're untouchable. You think you're untouchable. I gave them a link to this more than one time. I don't care. They know me. This is one thing they hate too. They want to shut me up talking about I talk too much. Even if I'm outside and I talk to anybody about things I go through in here, I talk too much. Yo, I don't shit on the place, man. I tell them what happened, man. And I'll tell them, yo, yeah, you're effed up for what you did. The heck is the matter with you? You should hear what people say about you. I met an old man, homeless, white man pushing a cart. Okay, I was talking to another black man. This was the same gang stalker, Anthony, when I went to the flipping plaza one time. Remember I told you, man, 33 gang stalkers in one day. That was the day. Okay, I'm talking to this man, and he's like, acting like he don't know what building I live in. I'm telling him, bro, man, it's that building over there. Yeah, I did it. And I gave him the address, you know what I'm saying? 420. And he's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, yo, listen to me, man. That block over there, bro. That building over there, that building over there. And he's like, oh, I don't know it. I said, yo, I seen a homeless man sitting on the bench. And he was the only one that wasn't moving like a gang stalker. Okay? There was a bunch of people that showed up, you know, and left. And I asked him, first I asked the flipping Haitian dude, Gerald, you know, who I usually talk every now and then when I go there. You know the building I'm talking about, man, over there, man? And he's like, no, sure. I asked the white man now, and the white man's like, what are you talking about? Where exactly? I gave him the streets, you know, and he's like, I'm like, you from the scene? He's like, yeah, I've been around it for a while. So I'm like, yeah, bro, this is the worst building in the scene. They say this is the worst building in all of Montreal, as a matter of fact. No joke. That's what they say, just based upon the things that happen here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I've heard them talk before. And he says, oh, no, over there. I gave him the address. No, only building I know over there is the brick. You talk about the brick? I said, yeah, that's what they call it, but I don't usually call it that, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, man, that place, oh, man, where the cops are? The cops don't do nothing, man. There should be surveillance there 24 hours, man. They've been there for a long time. What the heck, man? Man, I moved into that building and they robbed me 50 grand. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's all the man is homeless right now. You understand? They ain't got nothing really except for what's in that cart, you know, what he has on his back. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, you know what I mean? You don't know, I mean, they're under investigation right now. They just can't accept that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, just based upon the things that they're doing and just the fact that, I mean, it's just feds, you know? Like, these guys, do you think they have all the feds in their pocket or something? You know, it's like maybe the feds are just waiting for them to slip. I mean, the feds are always there, man. They're always around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just the way it is. And you never know until after the time comes. So it's just like, yo, I mean, you know, he was really pissed off, man. Those people. I'm like, yeah, I hear you, man. Anyways, my point is this. See? You people are doing so much stupid things. It's just crazy. You see, when the officers came that day, man, and I went upstairs, man, and the both of them showed up, two teams on the same force. Okay, I didn't mention this last time because I just want to get into it, but I mean, like, these people just keep playing games. So I'm pulling my guns. These are guns I'm pulling. See? And I do my other work and it's just blast off. You know what I'm saying? There was a lady. It looked like in a doctor's coat. White. Okay. She was on my team. Okay. So when the other team came upstairs, obviously to grab me, because I told you, yo, differently, man, I only saw one car there, and the lights were on, like, whoa, whoever did that raced to get there. Now, it's either that was my team saying race to get there, or it was the other team saying, yo, let's race to get there right now. But I think it was my team that raced to get there, knowing that that other call was made, and they're racing to get there. Do you understand? So when I got into the building, okay, because usually cops don't park in the parking lot. They park in front of the building or on the side of the building because that's where the doors are, okay? There is where the doors are, okay? It's rare you see them park in the parking lot unless it's a raid, which I only seen that once, okay? But that car that was parked there was my car. They raced to get there. Like I said, I was upstairs talking to them. Saw the Fed lady. Quiet, doesn't say a word. Quiet, looks like a cadet. Sure. She's probably posing as one, but a supervisor, like she has high status superiority, what I'm saying? Status is like, yes, seniority. Status is what I should say. Okay. Well, I was up there for only about 10 seconds talking to these guys, man. And the other team showed up and they flew upstairs. I'm telling you, they flew upstairs when this girl, as soon as she seen her, she was shocked, and then playing, coy, bewildered. Oh yeah, who called that? Okay. She knew there was a call up there. She's pretending like she, there was a call made up there, man. Then she's playing it off like as if she don't even know where she is, what she's doing. Oh yeah, downstairs. Oh, she didn't want to go down there. You see what I'm saying? She was coming for me with 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? 2 dudes and the next girl. I'm just saying. You see the Fed? After this girl now, Blondie said, well, she's going downstairs to go talk to her. My Fed hopped from my side to the other side and went downstairs with her. Okay? That's why she couldn't come upstairs and talk no shit. Meaning on their way downstairs, she told this girl, don't mess around, okay? Just do your job. Okay? And let this girl know that if she lies and plays games, she can get into some serious trouble. And this man is very credible. He is a community worker. We know him. He's been clean for 15 years. She doesn't have to say that. It's just she doesn't have to say he's clean either. We know him. He's clean. Okay? He's clean. Okay. So that's it. When they went downstairs, and the girl's like, oh, yeah, are you sure? She probably didn't even, ask her, what's going on, what was the call for, you know what the call is for. So the thing is, what happened, right? So it's not that. It's going to be more like she's going to give her this look and be like, look, be honest with us and tell us what really happened because this is serious right now. You know what I mean? Like kind of vibes, I don't know, but even if let's say that girl did say something like, differently, well, look, you know what I mean? We don't know. We don't believe that. We not even to say we don't believe it, but more like you better make sure that it's true because you see if you're lying right now when he goes into court and he proves that you're lying about that, it can be serious and you can get into trouble, which is what the man was telling me upstairs because I'm like, yo, she could tell you anything. They're gone downstairs. She could say anything. And I mean, does it make a difference that I called you first? Why did you call us? It's like one of them was playing games with me, what I'm saying? It's not all of them are my boys, and here he's trying to go on like as if, well, yo, it's a simple thing, don't worry about it. If she says it didn't happen, but I'm saying she could say it happened. And she has her boyfriend down there. I'm saying, what about the neighbors down there? Who knows? Somebody could just come and say, yeah, actually, I heard them say, yo, you look sexy, baby, come give me that, You know what I'm saying? But they didn't plan all that. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think that, well, for sure they didn't expect the fest to come downstairs the way they did. They didn't come downstairs all friendly. Hey, what's up? What happened? And just take your story and just believe it, and take your side and just go get him. That's what they were expecting. See, but because the Fed was there, they couldn't do that. See, and I had 1, 2 good boys there. You see, like the thing is, even if I have 1, 2 boys upstairs, they don't have no seniority or nothing like that over nobody else. See, that girl does though. See, she's a sergeant or a supervisor even. So this is it. That was no, she's not even a supervisor. She's not. She's not. But she's like a boss lady. You know what I'm saying? Real boss chick. So yeah, they got shut down. You know what I'm saying? That's a serious thing there. But the Fed lady is the one that really shut that down. Hopped on the other side, man, was gone. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, you know. But yeah, look, you call the feds and lie then, because that's not what happened. There you go. Well, these, I'm saying, these things are serious. These things are very, very serious. You know, that's not a joke thing. The thing is that, well, I never said I want to press charges, did I? I'm saying I could press charges against you for that. I didn't. If they do, that's them. They have you on record line. And I'm pretty sure you actually lied when they came downstairs. There's a girl now who is Willie's half sister, who's the same girl I told you I was talking to, the Arab guy on the block. She's the one that they sent down there just to distract him because guess what? They knew that I was talking about Willie, the damn phones, you see what I'm saying? And whatever else. Hey, I probably have a bug in me. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm pretty confident there's probably one tracker in me somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That serves as a mic as well. You know what I'm saying? Or it could just be the phone. Could just be the phones. It doesn't matter. My phone and his. You know, don't matter. It's when I was talking about flipping the story about her half brother that she showed up and he ran over to her. That's why I said, yo, go tell her whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just showing you. She probably lied to the Fed when the Fed came downstairs. Talking about, yeah, he did. And her boyfriend there, yeah, well, you better make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because it's serious, you know what I'm saying? It can be really serious because we know him. Not to say we know him, but he's a credible person. He's a community worker. He's a leader, you know? And just make sure that you know because it could become very serious. They shut them down, okay? So while I'm upstairs talking to them upstairs, I'm like, yeah, well, so I guess what, I'm going to jail because I'm saying they're going to lie. And they did, but they got shut down. You know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm going to jail, I mean, might as well just go downstairs. Can I go and smoke a damn cigarette? I don't smoke cigarettes, you know. I don't smoke cigarettes, you know. But I took one from Dave. I took one, which I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the cigarette say, let me go outside and go downstairs and smoke a cigarette. You know? And, we're walking downstairs now. And then as we get downstairs, this time in aligning, here comes these guys coming upstairs. And so I'm like, so what, am I going to jail? Like, what? You know, I'm just really comical about it. It's like, whatever, man. I know I'm going to get out and just whatever is going to happen. Because, I mean, like, if that did happen, I go to jail for this. I can't come back here. And then, got conditions. You're restricted. You can't go there. You know, because the victim lives there. You know? Crazy, huh? But, I heard one of them say, oh, why would you go to jail? Why would you be going to jail? And I said, well, thank God. You know? And here comes Blondie. Yeah, so, you know, look, you know, look, you're not gonna blah, 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 accuse people of taking your stuff and blah, 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 and blah. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, man? I didn't accuse nobody of doing nothing, man. She told me that she had it. Secondly, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not going around asking nobody for nothing. You're accusing me of something right now. Am I free to go? Am I under arrest? Am I detained? No, okay, bye. I don't need to hear this shit, you know? And Fetty was looking at her. She just gave her this look like, it's clear you got a problem with him. You know, from even upstairs. That's why she hopped on the other side. Not only reason, she's going downstairs with you. But the thing is, yeah, she was kind of overly aggressive, you know, and pretty, her attitude is very belligerent, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Davis sitting there with the cops are there, you know, right in front of his door. You know, remember they went to his place first, you know, yo, what's your name? Give me your phone and all kind of things. That's what they told him, you understand what I'm saying? And then I came upstairs. But he just sitting there, you know, in this room all quiet, man. You know, the guy was so pissed that I actually came back upstairs unscathed, man. He was so pissed, you know. Yeah, it's like, you know, but for me, I show you know, is that they got the call for downstairs and came upstairs to grab me. It's all serious. This thing is, and I've been showing you that some of these dirty cops, you know what I'm saying? Trying. You got dirty cops and you got clean cops, you know what I'm saying? But now you got the feds in there too, you know what I'm saying? And this is a message for you who are listening, and I'm telling you that Again, see, because you see the other day, first of all, on the 3rd, I'm walking down the street. I just came from the store. I got a bag in my hand. 2 bags in my hand, okay? A guy who I see, he always drives around. Every now and then, yeah, well, I go and bless. Okay, right. But him is a gangster, I mean know that. Okay? I just haven't seen him in a while. So now he shows up in a new car. Rental, Volkswagen, like a Tiguan, whatever. And he passes me. But he looks at me, yeah, all right, man, cool, yeah. But pass me quick. What's wrong with this guy? And then stops in front of me. What's this guy here? Watch this, bogus. I'm gonna blaze him. You're getting smoked. You don't want smoke to come out. See? But I'm gonna chill and study you. Why you think you're studying me? It's not for you to study, guy. You're too easy. What the heck is that? Right there, you know that's some weird vibes. What the heck did you just pull up right next to me? Alright, cool. I see him. Oh, I thought you were Don Beats. This is Devil too. I thought you were Don Beats. Sure, I've seen him many times before. Even spoke with this man face to face. If it's not even through his car, I've seen him so many times. But I'm saying by the time you see my face, why you keep saying that? You know. I thought you were Don Beats and I've been looking for him and alright guy, you're on the corner, man. I got 2 bags, you're going that way anyways. So I said, you're going that way? Meaning are you making a right here, which is towards where I reside? Oh, yeah, I'm going that way, right. And all you have to do is make a little left right there, and then you could just drop me off right there, and I could just walk to my places. Like, it's just right there, like, not even 10 seconds away. If you don't want to go all the way around. Because if you go down that little street, you have to go all the way around and then come around, and, you know what I'm saying? Might be a little hassle for you, you know what I'm saying? Right, so I'm just saying, like, what's all this about? So he drives up to the corner of a next street now, which my street is over there on that side, which he could just drive there. Okay, because I'm like, yo, bro, let me in. You know, I mean, just drive me over there, bro. I got my bags. You know what I'm saying? It's clear he didn't want to do that. You know, just games. Okay, stupid. Wait, this is the game that they play. You know what I'm saying? To try and break people. Like, I don't like you. So why you stopping to talk? You see, I'm not that beast, man. All right, later. Nah, give me a lift. Oh, I'm going somewhere right now. I can't even do that. You know, or I'll drop you off. Yeah, you know, or yeah, because I mean, like, you could just be cold and say no. You could be. So he wants to park up on the street and talk about your own music, people in the city, business he's been doing with music, musicians anyway, and that he's not getting anywhere, and that people, it seems like they just want to waste his time and just watch him waste his money. You know, I'm talking about producers and studios. And I told him, yeah, that's the way it is in the city. That's why I stopped doing music here. You know what I'm saying? I do something else, something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say music isn't big, you know. Of course, music is big, but this is bigger than music. Music is included into this, so I carry music. See? Good. So I'm like, yeah, so it is, you know. And he starts mentioning some names and things, and he mentions that beats, you know. He mentions a few people, you know, and mentions someone that someone gave him the number to, but he lost their number and he doesn't know their name, but he knows what street they live on. That's what he heard. And I told him, yeah, this street and that street. He's like, oh, yeah, how'd you know? Because that's King Shadrach, who's an artist I know. He's like, oh, yeah, that's the name she told me. Okay, exactly. I'm just saying. They didn't get nowhere, so I don't think they're going to help you to get anywhere still. It's just the way it is, you know. I mean, it's like a grown man, you know, acting like it's to be stupid. He doesn't understand this. Yeah, I feel like I'm going through the same thing. Yeah, obviously, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, man. So now he tells me about Don Beats. Brought him to a studio, wasted his time, and he wasted his money. $350. And now he's looking for him, you know? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's Don Beats. And I told him straight up, the first recording I did was here in this city with him, and there was no good vibes. He was difficult, you know what I'm saying? And just very dark. You know, he's a shady character, very shady. You know, and he has problems once things his way. You know, it's like it's the way he is. And if you're yourself, he just has a problem. You know, he's very neurotypical. You know, of a narcissist. You know, so I'm like, yeah, you could even ask this next virgin who was there. His name was Trevor, an elder, you know, older virgin. You know, he was there, and he tells people the story how, this man down beats our devil too was acting really, you know, cold with the youth and stuff, So he say, yeah. And then he starts going into, yeah, I get a bad vibe from him, real cold and dark, bad energy. Right, guy. Okay, cool. And he wants my number now. I'm like, yo, give me your number. He gives me his number and he wants me to call him right away. Yeah, give me it's like he expressed at least 3 times. Yeah, give me the number, give me the number. I'm like, yeah, man, All right, so cool. All right, bro. I'm going to link you still, keep the link, let you know. Because I told him I got contacts. You know what I'm saying? I'm a walking resource center, clinic, boutique. You know what I'm saying? So I can send you to the right places no matter what you need. Okay? Certain things, no. When I deal with certain things, you see what I'm saying? But when it comes to, you looking for some type of assistance or a specific service, I know where to, envoy you. Yeah? Yeah. So it's just that, enough more things. So here we go. I leave. Okay, the next day, this thing happens. All right, as I left my building, I told you I was in my place. And Jeff told me, take that wallet. Because, I'm just going outside, but I don't know how long I'm going to be out there for, right? So, exactly, you might as well take it, but I could have just took a few bucks, right? Exactly. Took my wallet. And I walk out there, judgment, see these clowns. Yeah, I see them plotting. They think I'm stupid. I see them. It's so funny because I was standing there in the corner watching all of them from like, I don't know, 30 feet away. Like I'm just watching them and they're out there pretending like as if they're not paying me no mind. One of them just turned around and he's just staring at me with his head up in the air like, yeah, meaning like, yeah, it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can do it. All of them witches and warlocks. Huh? All of them. Yeah. Okay. So then I say to myself, let me call this dude. Just see what this dude is saying, because I know he's a part of it. But the thing is, I was saying, now is the time to call him, and hear his vibe. Watch, this guy's gonna act like a clown. So I call him and he answered, yeah, what's up? It's clear. Sounds like as if he knows everything. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, bro, you hear what happened to this place, man? What? No. Yeah, no. You same one told me you were talking to some girl and she died 2 months ago here, 3 months ago here. And you know a guy that died, OD'd here last month. You don't know nothing, and you must live out here because you're driving out here all the time. But you don't know nothing. Yeah, okay, man, Yeah, man, and it's as we were talking about the building, I told him, yeah, I'm at the Brook. He's like, oh, yeah, I know that place, and yeah, man, they're into everything, and then I know how people got robbed there, and this and that, and people dead, and a girl dead, and blah, blah. It's as he said that, I saw a girl walk out she didn't walk out the building, she walked, let's say, right across from where I was standing, across the street, and sat on someone else's doorstep. So I walked up to her to find out more about what's going on, and she said, yeah, it was a bomb, and the girl did a bit of bomb. And it turns out it was, okay, people, if you go on La Presse, which is the French newspaper from Montreal, you can translate it into English if you don't understand French or you understand it. They tell you it was a bomb, okay? And they're the most reliable newspaper in Montreal, La Presse, to tell you the truth. See, there are others, okay, but they said it was a bomb. Okay, it was a bomb, people. So now, that's what she says, and I said, wow, you just tell me, wow, 2 people dead, and look, bro, it was a bomb that went off in there, and 3 cops are hospitalized, one of them passed out, and all that thing. Crazy, eh? So he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, watch this guy, watch him. Eh? Oh, yeah. He's like, yo, me, I gotta drop off this guy, and yo, I'll give you a call a little later. Sure, no watch nothing. But it was more like yeah, just deal with this, and yeah, man, I'm gonna call you a little later, man. All right, just take it easy, man. Yeah, man, all right, sure. Never heard from him. See, never heard from him. Okay, then it was the following day. Now I said, watch this guy, watch this joke. Watch, I'm gonna call him. This guy's not gonna answer. See, and if he does, you're gonna get smoked. Guy, me know what I want. What? Either way, guy, you tell me say you're gonna ding me and thing and you're just moving funny. What happened to you? What you are deal with? Hmm? I call the man. No answer. Very nice. So I text him, guy, I don't deal with funny guys, but Rastafari is right for rule. And I sent him a link. I even showed him a link and a little thing here while I was in his car. I did that intention. That means you're getting smoke. Yeah, smoke and a fire circuit. See? So the ramp with me, which means that when I call you, nobody answer. You should have never answered the first time, so now you get burned up. See? Good. Well, that was that. The man called me back. No, you know what I did? And it always works. Okay, people that play games with you, if you call them and them not answer and them not play games, you just send them a smiley emoji and say, funny. Or you say, yo, you funny. Watch them call you quick. See? And they're not gonna address the smiley emoji. They're gonna play games. See? So watch this guy. Falls right into it. That's how you can catch them too, and know that they're messing with you and this is who they are and this is what's going on. You're targeted. Watch yourself. The guy calls back. Who is this? You know me, who is this? You took my number and I just called you just the other day where you said you'd even put my number in your phone. I list it. You know what I'm saying? No name. No, and even still, I just called you. I mean, come on, bro. You're acting like as if what if people call you? You have no clue. Right? Games. Someone said, who this? Hung up on him. And then I sent him that link. Yeah, man, Rastafari is right for road. I see the link here again. Gangztalking clown. Cross the head dread boy. And then it's the following day now after the bombing and the threat, I said threat, the bombing, well, yeah, because the boy threatened me that day about when I catch you, dead. Yeah, I'm talking about that day there, seeing. It's the following day, me I text this rascal Gangztalking girl, Geneva, when I stop call me, and I try to get to me, saying, and it's just working, trying to get to me. I mean, I burn her up and say, yo, you see, you heard what happened. You heard what happened. So judge me, you know what I'm saying? Laughing, because it's just funny. It's funny to me, And as I'm leaving voice note, you hear this girl, man, and say, Ross Clark, man, I don't see why you see every time I do a little thing, I do my podcast, I gotta be making noise and acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? I notice that. That I do notice. It's not only times. You feel me? But is what it is. I'm leaving a voice note, man. See? And I get a call. Smoked. This is the first thing I said. Smoked. It's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. Especially if they expect you to be emotional because they're messing with you and stuff like that. Weird people start calling you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll call you and you answer, they hang up. And they'll call you and then right before you answer, they hang up. And you call back and then they hang up. Yeah, man, I've been there before, you know what I'm saying? And I just lock them off one time. Sometimes I even smoke them and just send them a link. More time, that's what I do. All this stupid is stupid does. You know what I'm saying? Smoke. Get lost. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bogus call. You think it was stupid. Good. But I'm like, I'm going to roast you. So I call back the number, hang up, yeah, for sure. Just wait, judgment. You better call me back. Or you better not. You know what I'm saying? Person calls me back. Who is it? This boy calling. You remember? I was doing the pilot project with this blind man and stuff like that. I was helping him because he said he has an addiction problem and stuff like that. And he actually wants help. And I know him for at least 30 years at the time. At least a good 29 years. You know what I'm saying? He's the first love of my life. He'll be my daughter's mother. My second daughter's mother. Yeah. And let's say the first black girl I got with, and you could say the first love of my life still, even though she didn't love me like that, you know what I mean? But her best friend's brother, Okay? Good. Now, why did I bring this up again? This girl's distracting me, to Rastafari, glad. Because then it's like, kind of I try to throw me off of things in the same way, and it's like, what else am I try, I was like a big on bird. Um, my point, yeah, pause and resume. Um, the blind man again, it's him. Remember him trying to lock me up, lying to police, tell me, remember rob him and kidnap him, and I got acquitted of that. You remember that? That dude, he just calls me out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Right, I haven't talked to this guy for a while. Barry, you know who this is? First of all, you don't call me Barry. You know me as Jizzle. You know me as Barry, yes, but you call me Jizzle. It's one of my names them out here. Street names, for that gangster life me used to live, You have Slick, you have Jizzle, you have BG, you even have Anderson. Saint and Barry G. Saint, this guy, you go blood clot. The first thing I said, Colin, you, of course, you just have to be a part of it. What is it, Colin? What are the chances you're calling me? What's up? What's up? Oh, I need help. You need help? Me supposed to need a holy help right now. Think, guess what? Something happened yesterday, but it's so soft. Ain't even no point talking about it. Huh? Huh? Yeah, well, want me talk about it. You don't want to see me in that pain, I can talk about it and not feel no pain at all. But there's no point in talking about it to somebody who wants to see you in pain. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what they're just going to do? Act stupid. Huh? What? I wasn't listening to you. Sorry. Somebody was talking to me. Huh? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. And the man is doing, huh? I didn't hear that part. Bro. You want to start all over again? This guy's distracting me. Right. He's like, huh? I'm going to say, yeah, what can I do for you, bro? I need $20, right? I knew that's what was coming next. See? Because I used to have my things in his storage and I used to pay him like maybe like $40 or so a month to have my things in his storage unit. You see what I'm saying? And I never liked doing that. But okay, well, this, but then when I used to live with him, I never gave him money. Even his mother and his sister who ended up trying to kick me out after they told me they're happy I'm there helping him, All gangstalkers, switched on me, just because he's telling me he has some girl from Toronto that's coming to move there. Okay, bro, relax. I told you I'm leaving here next week. I told the man I was moving out next week by Thursday next week, Not to say for him, nah, bro, I'm moving out. I moved out, man, in a place my brother's flipping friend sub let out to me, man. You understand? Gangstalker vibes are kind of, hey, you have no idea. That's when I was staying with him the first time I left. And then I ended up back with him and he said, yo, Barry, could you come back? And me, I was like, I can't stay here right now, so I'm going to have to come back with you and find my place. And because I cut my baby mother and them over there, the same second, first love of my life, the second girl I got with, bona fide, black girl, mother of my first daughter. See? Um, second daughter, she called the cops and lied at me and said that I broke her fingernail. That's how I ended up at the house. Okay, so things happened and I ended up, let's say, a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, linked me up and actually hooked me up with a next person, and this would be the same blind man. You get it, people? This blind man is my same baby mother who I just ran from, escapes, best friends, older brother, Gangztalking vibes. It's all a big setup. You see what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what, you see the same man that linked me up with him is a man that I was staying with one time, some crazy stuff happened, at some place, with some flipping Italian risotto people, and they rented me out the place, and lied to me, telling me they're gonna put a fridge in the stove and wash and dry in the place, and didn't put nothing there, I'm like, yo, you guys doing? Gave me a fridge and stove, rusty, my food spoiling and stuff, man. Then there's mold in the place. Then I don't even have a key for my back door when it's a nice yard. You know what I mean? I mean, like, yo, in case there's like any kind of emergency in the front, I should be able to escape through the back. What the heck is this? You know what I mean? People, it's stories on top of stories, okay? But I'm just saying, man, I was running around the place because of these damn people, man. So here I'm in this place with Zudo people. What did they do? We have a community mailbox. They get the mailbox, they keep it, and they give it to us. They never gave me nothing for at least 2 months. I'm like, where's my mail? Where's my tax? So I want my tax money. Where's my electricity bill? Man, exactly. These people are keeping my things for at least 2 months. No joke. I'm like, what the heck? There's no no damn sense. You gave me the key for the mailbox. I go in, there's nothing there except for this and that, but that's not what I need right now. You know? Like bills, I paid online, or, internet banking, whatever. Like, what the heck? So they were doing, okay, good. Well, I said, I'm cutting my lease short. 6 months, I'm cutting my lease. I said, I'm not paying you this month's rent. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to deal with certain things. I got to move. I'm going to pay for my rent. And it could be like they might ask for a deposit, maybe even 2-3 months deposit, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not giving you no money right now, but I will pay you. We can even sign a contract right now. They said, no problem. Okay? The same night, man, some Irish dude comes to my door. Yo, what are you doing here? Yo, I got a lease in my hand. See, after a rental agent who helped my double mother, double sister, and a few other of these people get places, she's the one that helped me get that place. See, long story, I'll tell you how it happened, but it's after I got out of the penitentiary in 2015. That's how I ended up there, okay? So you can keep it there, and I'll tell you the beginning and how I ended up in that place in La Salle, okay? In Texas, that this rental agent, so-called friend of my mother's, got me. Double mother, DM. Hmm? So here comes this Irish guy. I'm like, yo, bro, you need to dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to leave anyways. I was really moving, packing my stuff. It was July 4th weekend. I had a friend who had a truck. His dyslexic daughter, okay? Her mother went on vacation and she was coming back the following day. He was babysitting her, okay? And he told me, yo, I'll check you the next day. Even him, Gangztalking. I can tell you some stories about that guy. Oh my gosh, crazy stories. Crazy, crazy. So now, here we go now. That same guy, I'm not stories within stories. That same guy, okay. Let's just say I know this guy for at least 2 decades, okay. We don't have no beef or nothing, right? But you're a gang stalker, because how the heck I live in that place? I wasn't really too well, and food poisoning and a few other things, man. I had vertigo from some toxic chemicals that I was using for a company, okay, that I was working for, okay, that did like lawn care and them type of works, okay, and they didn't give us proper protective gear. Okay. Um, this dude comes to see me while I'm over there, just moving to my place. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I need a car, and he knows some people. He's even a mechanic, and drove me way out somewhere. Uh, in a car I rented to bring me to a dealer. Talking about he knows the man in the dealer. We go to the dealer. Turns out he doesn't know nobody in there. The man just so flipping wild goose chase, just wasting my time, messing with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you gangster vibes. You know what I'm saying? Good. So the guy says, yo, I'm coming back tomorrow morning with my dogs, meaning real dogs, my truck with my stuff, my boys. You better not be here, bro. I will be here. And if I'm here, try to move me, bro. And then things is going to go down. I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm still here, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't have made you sign that lease. This is the rental agent, Okay? Because she heard that I'm breaking my lease and then said, boy, I'm violating her thing. And boy, I'm messing up her business. Like you talking about, man. And oh, yo, you better get out of there now. Listen to me, man. Okay, I'm trying to get out of here. No, you gotta listen. I'm here right now. Oh, you want me to send my boys? Listen, I'm from the streets. I did pen time. I did jail, prison time. I don't know if you think I'm some punk or someone just showing you. She's like, oh yeah, watch. She called my dapper mother, told my dapper mother, oh, he's messing up my business. What do you gotta do? Is what she told her. So she said, oh, I'm gonna call the cops and tell them that he has a gun and he's gonna shoot my friend, my white friend, and my white daughter outside. That's what I'm gonna call the cops and tell them. Okay? And that was the following day, by the way, because this Darlene girl called me the following day again after this guy showed up and, getting tough. That's when she called me talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Good. She even said, "You think you're a tough guy, eh?" Hung up and actually called the cops and did this. But first, she made sure to send this guy back. Here he comes. Yo, I'm still here, bro. Knocking on the door. I'm not opening the door, bro. Okay? And he's with, I can hear two ladies. I guess this will be Darlene. This is the lady's name, Darlene's daughter, and her friend, this Irish lady. Okay? I'm like, I'm not opening the door at all. Oh, let us in. We want to help you. We'll help you pack. Nope, don't need your help. I'm packing. I'm trying to get out of here. Oh, you're so difficult. Like, what's your problem? My problem. I got no problem. I don't need your help. You know? Okay, good. About an hour later, half hour later, this same guy shows up, knocks on my door. Bro, I'm not opening the door. Yo, bro, I just want to talk to you. I ain't got no problems. What's up, bro? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I got a pickup truck outside, bro. You know what I mean? If you need help, you know, because I know you're telling me you're waiting on your friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to get in here, you know. If you need help, I'll help you, you know what I'm saying? What do you need? You need boxes? Yeah, I need a few more boxes still. Cool. I trust this guy? No, but let's see what he does. The guy left. And he was gone for at least 45 minutes, and I knew right away, dude, they're up to something. Okay? And as I'm packing now, something tells me check my phone. For some reason, and I'm telling you this happens more than one time, I tell you funny things when this woman calls me my mother. The DM, the mother who's mad out of her mind. She'll call me. I don't see she called. Even if, let's say, I block the number, which I don't. Okay, sometimes when they act stupid, okay, cool. But even when I don't see the number, but the call goes through and she'll leave a message. What? How is that even possible? Or, in this case, no call came through, but a message was left. Whoa. How is that possible? And them deal with them craft, them have back pages to certain things. If you know, say Gangztalkers, them have certain back page and capabilities where as long as they're 25 feet away from you, as long as they have your telephone number, they could screen your phone. They can mirror your phone and turn their phone into yours. Do you see what I'm saying? I monitor you, and I'm not joking. If you know these things, them give them back door key and pass. Hear that? And back page access. If you know these things. Anyways, man, no cap. This guy took too long. And then I checked my phone. Ross, I got a message. It's her. Oh, I'm just letting you know. I heard, you know, she called me and she's saying, yo, you don't want to leave. And not that you want to leave, but how they want to kick you out. And then they don't have the right to do that. And da-da-da. And, you know, there's Project Genesis, that there's a housing agency that can help you with your housing, like tenants' rights. Excuse me, house owner rights. You know, excuse me, I just burped. Okay, bye. Right. And I'm like, this guy, you know, I'm going to try something, you know. Here comes the cops. Knocking on my door, banging on my door. Yo, I'm like, what the heck? I open my door, their hands are on their guns. Yo, we got a call, yo. Whoa, I backed up. I'm like, you can come in, man. You can take a look around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. What you got? Yeah, we got a call that you had a gun and you threatened to shoot the girl. And whoa, hey, listen to me. That's serious. That never happened. Where did you hear that? Oh, a neighbor across the street heard it. Yeah, but I never opened my door, so that's impossible, bro. You know, I'm like, yo, listen to me. This is serious, man. You can take a peek around, you know what I'm saying? Even though you don't have the right to search, you know, but you can take a peek around. You know what I'm saying? You can look around. I didn't threaten nobody. See? They just came in quick. All right, cool. And I told one of them, yo, listen, this is really serious, you know, like, you know that. You know what I mean? Like, I know no neighbor didn't call no cops, man. Was it Darlene that called the cops, man? And he's like, yeah, it was Darlene, man. And you know what? You can take it to court, man. No joke, that's what happened. And I did take her to court and I beat her. She has a criminal record right now. She doesn't have a license to do what she's doing. She does not have a license. Okay? She's not supposed to be doing what she's doing. I could have sued her, you know, and she would have lost her license. See, I don't like suing people who actually are of benefit to people in need, because she does get people who have bad credit or a hard time getting to places. Okay? And she also has a lot of friends who have money, who are always buying new things. And what they do is they kind of, well, they would throw away their old stuff, but what she would do is take those old stuff and put them in, like, say, a spare apartment or rooms in an apartment that she has a friend living in, and she'll like pay the friend to use the room or rooms to store these things, and she'll give them away to people literally. I got a few things from her. You see what I'm saying? When I was running around and things, I had to leave some things behind and whatever, but I always get new things. She helped me, got me a nice little TV set. She even got me a dryer. She's the one that got me the dryer free. You see what I'm saying? So she does up right, good. So that's why I don't sue you. So I'm saying that's why I don't sue a lot of people. Because you're a benefit to a lot of people. You should know that you're in a leadership position. So you should be helping people and stop trying to hurt them and mess them up in life. Because her same one, that lady Darlene, is a damn gang stalker, and that's why she put me in that place and messed me up like that. Tried to anyways. You feel me? And I was going through a lot, and I'm going to tell you that story because I'm telling you how I got there. A lot happened. See, I told you, chemical poison and all kind of flipping thing, man. You have no idea. Anyways, man, that's when I started my podcast right around that time, man, because I thought I was dying. See, I felt death, and I'm like, yo, listen, man, I'm going to leave something here before I leave here, if this is what's coming, because I see death, and I feel it, and I'm going to fight it. I'm not letting it take me. But right now, a lot's going on. That's the closest I've ever been to death, or death has been to me. It was a good experience. You know, it made me stronger and wiser. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I self-healed myself. Huh? Yes. Self-restored my health. The point is, okay, that I, like I said, the feds left now. All right, cool. That didn't work. That's a big backfire. That's a death attempt, you know, spell work. Okay, good. Witches, you know, at my door, you know, hoping that the feds them just open the door and blast me, you know, that crazy and shit, you know. Good. The feds leave. Here comes this guy. He returns now. Finally, oh wow, you made it back. Yeah, I got the boxes. Yeah, guy. And the man told me straight, listen, I got my pickup out there. If you need to dip right now, I can help you do that. You know, I got no problems with you. Yeah, you had total respect for me at that time. But I'll tell you what else happened. He wasn't supposed to do what he did because he talked to some people that I know some serious people in the West End gang, you understand? Including the boss himself. The boss today, um, Andrew Griffin, he runs things anyways. The way they do things is like, not there's not one boss, unless it's the old man who is Jerry Maddox, who just passed away the other day. See? But then they have others, different, I should say, levels, you know, and positions. So it's like, you know, you have one man who's the boss of this thing, and the next man who's the boss of that thing. Okay, well, you know, he's the boss of the thing same way, because they're all bosses of the thing. That's how they run their thing. Me know him personally, I me know enough of them. See? And they must have told him to chill. See? Because he was running off his mouth all differently. This guy, and who's the guy think he is? Who's this guy? Yeah. Okay, word went around. Okay, he's him. Okay, but he still tried this stupidness. Why? The hit. The contract. He comes back now, all cool now, yo. I'll help you. And he did. He did. And brought me to this dude's place, who is a man I met when I was inside. And he happens to know, guess who? My family. Okay, that's I met him inside, you know, we're just talking, oh, you know this person? Yeah, I know. Oh, that's actually my sister. Why? Yeah, I know your family. Yeah, good. Yo, when I get out, yo, I'm gonna drop some money on your books. And he never did it. Never asked him to. Whatever. But it's just, now I'm out. And, you know, it's the end of 2016. I've been out since 2015, July. You know what I'm saying? And he's the one talking to my family, telling my family about how, yo, definitely tell him, yo, I'm gonna link him or leave a number or, yo, blah, blah, blah. He's looking for me and this and that. Okay, so this is what happened. Finally now, he wants to act like he just got the link from my family now, who lives right up the street from where I live, you know. And I'm bedridden, you know, for a minute, you know. Sick and thing, you know. Nobody's coming to see me, you know. They got my damn daughter coming up there doing her hair, and they know I'm up there. Nobody come check me or nothing. Nobody even call me to tell me your daughter's here, nothing. You're cold, you know, these damn people, you know. I got a sister that lives right up the street. Another one that lives right up the street. I got a brother that lives right up the street. I got my flipping so-called mother that lives right up the street with a bunch of my other little siblings in there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Great. You know what I'm saying? And all of them have kids and stuff like that. All of them have kids. Then I got my one of my dapper brother that lives right up the street. His baby mother lives right up the street, and she lives with, my nephew and niece. So it's just like family all over. Nobody's coming and checking the man. It's because you're not my family. Huh? Huh? You're a doppelganger, Gangstalker family. Huh? Bombarasclat. Anyways, um, the man drove me. Like I said, this guy showed up. He showed up, because I gave him a ding. Because I wanted him to actually give me a ride. I didn't want to drive with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he actually did show up. Finally. You know, after I spoke to him a few times, and it's clear the man's like trying to play games, it's like this guy thinks I'm stupid. But at that time, he's just a pagan. Gangster, I don't know about that. But no, that's what he is. It's clear. So here goes. This guy shows up now, comes in the place. I'm like, yeah, I'm dipping. Why are you dipping? I'm like, these people, bro, funny, messing with my mail and shit, bro. Flipping mold up in here and shit. They even give me a fridge and stove and wash and dry and then give me a rusty fridge and stove. He knows these people. They're these damn risotto people. Okay. They own a butchery in LaSalle called La Provençale. Okay. And he's like, what do you do to these people? Just disrespecting me. I'm like, yo, but what did I do? I just told you what happened. Anyways, bro, whatever. So, buddy in the truck now. Time to move. We packed the truck. Okay, we're driving. We're driving. Where do we drive to? From LaSalle, Here, Lachine. Okay, because this guy lives out here. All right, cool. There's a notorious street out here, okay? It's called Duff Court, okay? I'm going to tell you straight up. My daddy, too, his brother, made that street, okay? With the help, through the help of the Hells Angels bikers that gave him a bunch of work. Meaning, you know what? Huh? Yeah, the tools, the product, yeah, and turned the place out. It's notorious, okay? It's a war zone up there at times when it's sick up there. Okay, it's kind of cool now, cool out a bit. That's where that boy, Keziah, you remember Keziah? Samuels? He was shot on the basketball court, the little boy. You remember? 13-year-old boy or something like that. You remember that? Good. Let's not forget. No, he was older than that, but he was protecting his younger brother. Okay, he was about 20s, so mid-20s. Yeah, good. That's where it's at, North Court. I'm saying we're going up there. This man lives on a cross street that's like right up the road from there. It's practically like, I'm telling you, it's not even a minute away. Okay. But up that street is a storage unit, which is where I'm going to put my things. So I go put my things in the storage unit. All right, see you later, dude. This is the dude that drove me up there. All right, cool. See, this guy now, we're driving past this Duff Court, because where the storage unit is, it's right past Duff Court. It's like right there. You have to pass Duff Court, and it's just right there. Okay, good. So we're coming back down this street now. Okay. And I'm like, yo, bro, I need a place to just wind down and chill for a bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, like, if I could just chill at your place even for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, he didn't like that vibe. I'm like, yo, bro, trust, bro, you can trust me. You know what I'm saying? You know me, you know my family and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, whatever. As we're driving down, the man tells me I live right there. Oh, so why didn't you tell me that when we were coming up? Because he was acting funny. And I was like, oh, I live right there. I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to do it, And I'm like, you know what? I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. Just drop me off by my mother's house in LaSalle. Remember, big murder attempt, They're not expecting me to come up there. I never told nobody I'm coming up there, Good. And they know I'm with him. They know. Okay? They know. So he drives me there, and his mother lives in LaSalle. Exactly. Drops me off. As I walk into the place, everybody's stunned. No love. No nothing. No hi, Barry. No nothing. I'm just like, yeah. I had to break the ice, man. Yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, for sure, yeah. I think I went into the bathroom to wash my hands or something. You know what I mean? I come out of the bathroom, I sit down in the living room, which was where a few of my DSs, two of my D sisters, okay, and my D mother, you know what I'm saying, is sitting there, and then I see my double brother get up. He was in the kitchen, and he just walked and went into my
DS's room. I just locked the door, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even say what's up, nothing. Wow, you serious, man? You know the trouble your little brother was in right now, man? Yeah, that's right, ain't my brother. You know what I'm saying? Good. You know what this lady said to me? Because I'm like, yo, man, yo, it's crazy, man. This lady, man, yo, what the heck, man? You know what I'm saying? This lady acting crazy and these people. Oh, yeah. She told me straight. Darlene called me and told me that you something something moho. You don't want to leave and something something something. And moho, she's gonna call the cops and tell them you have a gun and you're gonna shoot this white lady and Darlene's daughter. I'm like, yeah, okay, man. You didn't call me, you know. I'm like, yeah, you did call me. You called me and you left a message. And she's like, yeah, I called you. Okay, but I'm like, yo, if that's me, man, and you're going through that, I'm gonna call you more than one time and flip and give you a heads up, like, what the heck, man, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, man, you know, whatever, man. She got up, went into the bathroom, closed the bathroom, and stayed in there for at least, I'd say, 3 minutes. No flush, no water. You know what I'm saying? No flush, no rinse. Came back out, sat in the living room. Oh, but it was quiet. Anyways, I went in the kitchen for a minute. I called this dude back. I said, "You're still by your mom, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, actually, just like, all right, come swing by me, bro, and drive me out by you." Drove me out by him, okay? And I'm not telling you no word of a lie, just to show you, you know, the things these people are on, you know. As I get to his place, I get out the car. I took a few things from, you know, my place. I didn't like put everything in storage, just a few things, obviously, bags here and there, a few things. Good. So it was a trip that I was making to his place, probably the first trip, and it was late. Okay, I was dark, anyways. Listen, I'm walking up the street on the sidewalk to go to his place, which is like right there. Okay, and I'm walking with him, you know, and I pass three girls. Okay, and at least two of them I can recognize their faces a bit, but one of them, their face is pretty dark. Okay, and for some reason, when I passed that one, I said good night, and she said good night. Okay, that girl is Naomi Williams. Remember? Nicholas Gibbs. Remember? Yeah. Uh, the murder attempts, the truck, you know, the car accidents. And exactly, exactly. You feel me? And then guess what now? She keeps passing by and stuff, and that's how I met her. You see what I'm saying? And now it's, oh, shoot, oh, you need a place. Oh, shoot, your parents are cold. They were cold to her, okay, because she got pregnant. And like one of them was like, her mom was like, yo, get out of here, you can't stay. And her dad was like, well, her dad chose some other woman that he got pregnant while he was with this girl's mother. And this girl's mother gave him an ultimatum and he chose the other family. So he's really cold and distant to her, but uses her, you know, like his businesses are in her name. You know what I'm saying? Line of credit, everything is in her name because his shit's fucked. Because, you know, he started Duff Court. Now, guess what? He got busted a few times. Now, guess what? No joke. They took away his flipping passports and citizenship and everything's gone. They just have him here right now under surveillance. You know what I'm saying? And just he's just doing this thing, which means like I don't know. I don't know what do you think that means? You know what I'm saying? It's like they took all your shit from you and you're still doing big things. You got this flipping restaurant and you're doing other things and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're doing that and you're doing that. I ain't saying nothing illegal, but I'm just saying like, well, how is that possible? But I guess it is what it is. That's who that girl was that I passed that night timing, Gangstalkers, yeah, okay, he's there, okay, we got it. And guess what? Now and she ends up staying with me with this guy for like maybe 1 day or two until I got my place. No joke. About 3 days later, not even 2 days later, I got my place. You see me? And then now she's staying with me. And guess what? Madness. Anyways, I help her to get a place. Okay. Through uh my my little I'm gonna say my duffer bro still, you know what I'm saying? But I love him. I'm gonna call him my bro. You know what I mean? The hell's little angel. Through his cousin, I put her up in this. It's like a you can say it's like a halfway house for struggling parents. Okay, that's what you can call it. You know, and it's also a rehabilitation center. Like it gets these young adult parents back on their feet. See, and that's where that whole thing took place. And you know, Nicholas Gibbs, bless. You know what I'm saying? Good. You feel me? And I told you what happened after that. You know what I'm saying? Bam. You know these people and this. I'm just showing you. Okay, this is the story of my flipping life. Okay, so I don't know what you people think this blows and skirt thing is. You want to play this rascal game as if you're not a part of this thing, you see? And acting like as if you want me to turn into a rat because I ain't no rascal rat. But I can tell you, if I went to the feds, which they already know, they're just waiting for certain rascal things. They want to know where this thing really leads and where the buck stops. You see what I'm saying? I guess before they make their move, because they see the man can survive. Therefore, they're using me as their little I don't want to call myself a bug. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not a worm neither, but you can say them and use me as them little snake. See? So, me have a lot of seniority and police respect me and them all watch me and protect me and uno can't touch me because Jah protect me and if Jah can always protect me. What it is if them can't protect me, Jah will protect me. And if I can't protect myself, Jah will protect me. So I'm saying, let me protect myself. But the thing is sometimes enough, too enough. There's so many of you. Okay, good. See, I just want you to understand why I'm still here, still standing, first of all, and why I'm even still in this damn place. After everything that you put me through, you guys, and just everything. Okay? Just so all of you understand who are a part of this damn thing. Okay? That is bigger than you think. There's something bigger than you that's watching you and about to take you down. See? Big investigation going on you guys from long time. Okay? You want to take the entire thing down. Okay? And nobody knows when that day will be, right? Of course, it could be today, it could be tomorrow. Hey, who knows? Just letting y'all know. Get out while there's still time, because the sick is shinking. Okay? So I just want you to know these things. It's very, very serious. Huh? They've been on my case for a very, 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 very long time. For example, when they came here, like I said, I spotted them in the place. I just came in the place and they were downstairs. I seen them outside. I knew it was for me, whatever. And I seen someone else and I knew that was for me too. But when I seen them, I went the other way to get into the building because I seen them parked on that side. And still, when I went that way, here they are by this guy, you're beneath me. He calls himself a soldier of God. That's what he told me that day when he told me he's beneath me or I'm beneath him. He calls himself a soldier of God and he doesn't call the cops. You know what I'm saying? And Maho's boss never said the dead part. Bro, even if you just said it, when I catch you, that's bad enough. You're bikers, guy. And I'm still alive, bro. I've been alive for 45 years, 3 years here. Yeah, for now. All right, guy. I'm just showing you. See, they were at his place talking to him, and as soon as I came downstairs, both of them looked at me, you, and I knew right away, me, and they walked towards me, dismissed this guy, didn't even say nothing to him, they just dismissed him, turned away from here, and they're like, yeah, um, do you know somebody by the name of Patrick Henry? He had a crisis in the building, and we got a call, and we don't know where he's at. I know the name, not too sure, man. Yeah, let me show you something. And just showed me a picture right away. I see the picture. I'm like, oh, that's the man I know. From when I'm 12 years old. I told you I was on the train station, and he grabbed my sister's butt. Now, did he really do that, or was this just Gangztalking to set me up? To see my reaction, to scare me. This big man. I think it was a Gangztalking. I don't even think he grabbed my sister's butt. I don't think he did. But either way, she said he did. And he ran because I chased him and stopped, pulled out a big knife, and she stopped me from, dealing with him. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. It was him, the same guy. He knows my double mother since I'm a baby. And he's known as many things. He's just a dangerous guy, is all I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say the man is guilty of any crime that he hasn't served time for or been found guilty or even acquitted for. I'm not even saying that, I'm just saying, okay, he's known as a very dangerous man, and you should know what I mean by that. See? This same man, me don't care what nobody wants to say, Villa Maria Metro Station, there was a fight with him and a young boy, and he stabbed the shit out of that boy. See, everybody know that who know him stab up a little boy at Villa Maria train station. See,
Now, this is the same man. Well, did you grab the girl's butt? Could be. Doesn't matter. You're running from me and you're pulling out a big knife on me. So there you go. This is his M.O. So this is why police is in the place. Okay, who called them? I asked them. Well, you didn't get a phone number? Nope. Apartment number? Nope. Okay. But do you know him? I'm not too sure. I know the name, but here, let me show you a picture. I'm like, shit, I know him. And you just looked at me like, we know. And he's just like, yeah, well, he had a crisis. If you ever see him, give us a call. Didn't give me a card or nothing. You feel me? Okay, good. That stopped whoever sent that man here for me. You feel me? That was a hit. Okay, good. I'm just saying, feds were there to stop it. There are feds in the brick, and they're the ones that made the call to the boys in blue because they don't want to blow their cover, but they know because, well, see, you don't know who the feds are in your block. Do you know who the feds are in this building? They don't even know. Well, I mean, if you know, you wouldn't deal with them, right? Exactly where you're dealing with them. Some of them live in here and come check you. See, some of them come here and come check you. I know some of them personally. I've met them myself. I just want you to know what's going on. You're not safe at all. So if you want to play this game like you can come and thief my things and you think you can get away with that, well, you're going to see what's going to happen. Because you're not going to get away with that. I went to the station the other day. Okay? That was yesterday. The same day. Well, I pulled out and blasted. And I told them before I left, I said, you people, listen, can you see you can't really get to me like that? All right, that means I'm defensed. Okay? I'm fortified. Okay? I'm a super structure, a celestial super structure. You're just a structure. Okay? I'm not like you. See, you've been firing, planting bombs, all kind of things, traps, booby traps, all kind of things. Nothing not work. That thing the other day never work. It's just, well, you got that. Well, I gave you that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's to lift my carbon deck. I know it's to lift yours too. You know, I do nothing. All right, good. Okay. I'll pull out my blast. See? And a witch went and drowned herself, just like the damn pigs that had demons. Remember the Legion? That's right. They stampeded down into the damn ravine, man. Yeah, man. That's right. She did the same thing. Okay. 36 years old. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the same medic, or maybe even one of them. Okay. That when I did that to Rosclad. After I went to the station and the shit blew up, because guess what? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I go to the station. I see this guy. Is he a fed gangstalker? Time will tell. Only time will tell. Mike. Yeah, typical cop name, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you straight. Either way. I go to the station and I see this lady. Okay, hi, smile. She knows me already, seen my face already. Okay, but they know me over there. So why you, hi, no hi, Barrington. Okay, that's what they would do usually. Okay, good. You're not a good cop. You can play like you're a decent cop though, and I will play like you're a decent cop. Okay, well, this is what happened. I got robbed. I'm here to report. Well, I have to report the damn robbery in order to get this stupid card, to get an event number so I can go to the bank to get my bank card, right? Okay, good. So I have to explain to her something. I'm not going to lie to her. I was robbed, you know? Well, do you know who did it? Yeah, I seen the old man behind me. I seen him move and I seen him take it, and he want to give it up, whatever. It is what it is. And he wanted to give it to some people over there. And then I seen this girl walk up the street. So she took it. That's my vibe. I never said I want to press charges against nobody. I just told her. I told her I've been through hell over here with these damn people. I'm just showing you this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? I told her straight, spell work was done on the bus. You don't have to believe that, but I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Either way, they all planned this, is what I said. You know what I mean? On the damn emergency bus. Over there by the brick, 420. You know what I'm saying? That day that, a woman, died from a bomb blast. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you heard about it. Yes, exactly. Right. I'm sure you heard about me too.
Even if I don't know you, I know you're a lot of officers in here. Right. Good. So, I just told her it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through shit, hell. And I mean, like, yo, my shit's gone. And it's like, I want to go to the bank. It's like, yeah, I ain't got no IDs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if, let's say, I want to go to a food bank, which I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I've never done that before. Long year. My God. How long? But it's happened before. Hey, man, it's a struggle. I used to work in a food bank. I used to work in that and give people food, drive and give people food basket and thing. Just imagine. Me have to go through this, the Rastafari class. Yeah? And I never said I wanted to charge nobody. That's what I'm saying. I just told her, yo, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? This shit's just getting stupid. It's real stupid. You know what I'm saying? But she said that if I give you this card, yes, you go to the bank and they should help you. They should, eh? That's not what you should be telling me. But either way, okay, maybe. But if they don't, what do? I'm not going to ask you. You're supposed to tell me you're an officer. And if you don't, then you're not a good officer. And you're just a decent officer. But then it turns out that, well, I'm going to wait now to show you, say you're not a good officer at all. I would just say you're decent, but you're not good. Eh? There was no sympathy. She didn't. Unfortunate that happened to you. Nothing. She didn't offer no type of. But that's a condolence, man. Somebody stole your wallet. You know what I mean? That's like a shit. That's rough. That's, my sincere apologies. Or even, it's unfortunate that it happened to you. Nothing. Not a condolence, but you know what I mean. Okay. Those are your IDs. That's attached to you, right? You need that to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you want to, I mean, you want any social status, or if you have any social status, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, come on, if you have a car, you know what I'm saying? Your flipping driver's license is in there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you have a bank account, right? So like, hey, your ID's in there, like the Medicaid card or Medicare card. We don't have Medicaid, we have Medicare. I mean, other things too, right? Good. Good. So it's a serious thing. Me not care. And not my problem. Hmm? Me wondering about this. So now, here this girl now. Her name is Dion. Yeah, for sure, Dion. Eh? Like Dionysus. Dion means follower of Dionysus. That's nice. That's nice. Dionysus is the devil in that incarnation. So is Juno. Oh, yes. So many damn names. Eh? And incarnations. Don't forget Whiskey Jack or Whiskey Jack. From the Ojibwe Anishinaabe people out here, right here where I am. Yes, they are my people. Yes, we are Israelite, Judahite, from that time. Look, we can say we are prior to uh, Judah. We're talking about Israel, son Judah, who is a person who became a family and then a nation. Okay? Prior to that, we're saying there are these people. Okay? We are these people. The history of the Ojibwe people extends some 8,000 years. They've always been here, indigenous people of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Till they trod here, their original ancestors. They trod here. They're our ancestors, same way. But some of them were over right. Well, it's not like to say they trotted over here. At that time, we were in Ethiopia. It was one land, so we didn't have to trot far. It's just hey, we're gonna go right over here. That's right. Imagine the earth broke up and all shoot over there. That was just right there. Becomes all the way over there. I mean, it's physics, you know. So that's what it is. See, but me have a little time leave. So me I try to keep this short. Just love talking truths, and you need to hear these truths. What me I say now, them people here with the bag of madness, Miss Dion gave me a card and told me, okay, well, I'm gonna give the information to the investigator. I was talking to her and she was typing everything, but she wasn't typing everything I was talking, and I didn't press no charges, which means I don't have to write a report.
Same. What she did say was clear. She know what I'm talking about. I told her the girl. I didn't even say her name. And she said her name. Oh, that's right. First name and last name. Like she knows her. Okay, good. But the way she said it was like, yeah, I know these people. Yeah, that's right. But not like these people. Like it's not to say, oh, these people are bad people. But yo, what they if that's what they did, that is bad. Especially on an emergency bus. And then she said that when I said it happened on an emergency bus, she's like, on an emergency bus. I'm like, yes. There was no sympathy there at all. You know, like whoa, really, you know. But the thing is, like, it's not like, you know, I'm reporting a crime. I'm reporting a crime. Hmm? So, I mean, you're doing your job, okay? But at the same time, yeah, you know, it's unfortunate that happened, you know, and if that's what, it's not to say if that's what really happened, it's what I'm saying, man. I'm reporting a crime too, and I'm telling you what happened, I'm telling you what I saw, you know, and I mean, like, yeah, you know, she said, yeah, that sounds kind of suspect. Even that, nothing, you know, okay, whatever. She takes the information, no problem, gives me a card. All right, I look at it quick, okay, it should work. You know, go to the back, okay, and said it twice. But as she was talking, I was walking away from her, and I didn't really turn away. I seen it's clear that this man is a fed, okay. Because when I walked in there, there was a few officers in the kitchen, and the kitchen is like it's open. It's a common area, you know, and the door is open. So while I'm talking to her, like they're actually sitting there. I came in and they were sitting there talking, but as soon as I started talking, they were dismissed. Somebody told him, get up and go talk go over there or something. Quiet, shh. That's right. You want to hear everything. Hmm? Good. Most likely your station is bugged. But either way, he came out only at the end. Hmm? I seen him once or twice while I was talking. He was inside. He just passed by, you know. Didn't really pass by. He was just standing there, you know. Like just to let me know, like, I don't know, he's there. I don't know. Either way, huh? I'm finishing up with Dion. Huh? And he walks out as I'm walking out. She said again, you know, it should work. Okay, thank you. I guess, Dion. Anyways, it was clear everybody wanted to know. So, what was that about? You know what I'm saying? That's right. You tell him. You better make sure you tell him the truth because your station is bugged. Hmm? I guarantee you that. Therefore, he's going to know if you're lying. And don't think that because you didn't get into trouble yet, that it's not coming. Huh? Yes, you must be careful. You never know when you're being under surveillance or when you're being monitored. You never know when you're under surveillance or being monitored. Huh? Yeah, you should be careful. Hmm? Yeah, well, it's a judgment. You know what I say? And if you don't want it, lady, or you don't want it, sir, you need to behave your damn self. Yeah? Yes, do the right thing. See? Anyways, I get here. And, of course, spot one of them here and there and there. And I get here. I'm just here. Well, I don't know. Sounded to me like somebody was packing up something. I don't know what I heard. I just heard noise coming from that place over there, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds like as if somebody's a little pissed, you know, because they're slamming the door a little harder than usual, you know what I'm saying? And so excuse me, it was actually the following morning. I opened the door, slamming the door like that. It's this guy, you know, soldier of God, you're beneath me, looking at me like he's all gangster now, like he's got a strap and he's ready to pull it and blast it in my face and gave me this look. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Nudged his glasses back on his face. Like, I'm like, yo, slam my door in his face. I didn't say nothing to him, you know, but I did say, yo, bro, I ain't scared of you, bro. Stop playing games. Stop playing games trying to bully me, bro. You know, I told you I'm a civil flipping servant, and I told you what the heck you want the man to do, obviously. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've called the cops on you many times and showed you I got power and wait with them, and your boys can't do shit to me. So you should know you shouldn't do something like this. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a community worker. You can't tell me or lie and say that's not what I am. Ask the feds, they will tell you. Why would you do something so stupid? Who does that? Who does that? People who don't think. You see what I'm saying? And don't give a shit and think they run shit. Yeah, that's nice. Me not care. Saying me run my own shit. And I run your shit, you run your shit, and you even running it right. I run my shit right. See? Anyways, I'm just like, yeah, you see these people? What are you doing? Hmm?
Cause it's clear, you know, I went over there. I seen the girl on the corner, so I was like, yeah, okay. So they know he went over there, and I seen her. She looked kind of like nervous a bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this damn thing, you know what I'm saying? I told you I stopped on the block, you know. I know, like, on the corner over there, meaning that block on the corner. I see her. I didn't even see her. I was talking to that other girl. I was with that other girl, you know, waiting to, you know, release her shit. And then I had to stop, you know, because I'm like, yo, vibes. And then she comes in, she passes. I'm like, yeah, man, I have to let her pass because trust, I am not walking down that street to catch her driving down here, you know, for me to start doing my little touchdown dance in reverse because that's what I do when I see her, yo, hands up, yo, yo, not me, whoa, whoa, you know, and I start bouncing, man, like Tigger on his tail, you know what I'm saying? Boing, boing, not me, boing, 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 like stay away, whoa, bing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even play with that, man. Bouncing away from that, yo, not me, boing, boing. Mm-hmm. Hands up. So I'm like, yo, you see these damn people, you're doing too much. You see what I'm saying? I ain't playing this game with you still. That's your judgment. You can keep that money, you can keep that card if that's the game you want to play. I don't keep the cards I don't care about. That's the judgment. You see what I'm saying? That's you. You know what I mean? You keep that karma, but I'm ask if you want. Me not care, but me not ask back for nothing. Me just tell you, no, if you want lift this karmic judgment, cause well, that judgment I come wearing a judgment, a universal timeline jump right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like everything is just gonna change, you know. So you must be careful what you're doing. That's you. See? I mean, if I beg nobody for nothing, if I ask nobody for nothing. See? But I looked at the card. I said, yo, because I'm saying to myself, like the vibes from this damn officer, you're decent. You're decent. You know, and that means something, you know, because your vibe wasn't right. Okay? So I'm just like, yo, let me check this card. Something tells me go check the card. I look on the card. There's no telephone number for the station. There's supposed to be. There's a box even on the front of the card. The station's post number and the officer's name. She wrote only your first name. Whoa, that's a judgment. You know, want to leave your last name because you hide something. Why? Because you do spell work. And you probably think, well, if he's still around, he probably does something like that too. Matter of fact, if you're a part of this, you know people who have died doing a bunch of spell work and it backfired or even killed them. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's a dangerous thing to give someone a magician your name. I don't do that type of work. And I don't do spell work. See, I do well work. See, we save and change lives and the world one day at a time. That is the motto of the United for Change initiative. You know what I'm saying? Which is a super multifaceted and dimensional super structure that I created. Okay? That contains many components. You feel me? And also different bodies, not groups, bodies, governments. Yes, four to be precise. And it is a universal government. It is the universal government. Above all governments. Yes, that has the highest governments within it, starting with Rastafari, Marun, Nyabingi, Bobo Shanti, and Haile Selassie, Royal Haile Selassie, Judah Coptic Church. You see, these are the four governments within it. Good. Dion, you're very cold. I didn't finish it. This guy calling, asking me for $20. Hey, how I ended that call with him, you know, I'm like calling you seriously, asking me for $20, you know, and you see, you're funny though, you know what I mean? But remember, you tried to mash up my life over there, so I know you're a part of this, so don't worry, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I just need $20, I'll give you back 40 later. No, I'm not giving you that. He wants me to say I don't have that. I have it, but I wouldn't give it to you even if I had more. It's not that. Like, you serious? I haven't talked to you in so long, Colin. Yo, Colin, you know what? Click. You know what I'm saying? And you know what he said to me? He said he's in the building. He said it as soon as I started talking to him, but I didn't catch him. I heard something building or whatever. I threw him off. You know, I threw that off. Okay, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, yo, come on, I'm in the building. Give me 20, I'll give you 40. I'm like, no, I don't need your money. You don't? He's like, yo, give me 20, I'll give you back 40. I'm like, yo, I don't need that. I don't need your money. No? Right, guy. And he's like, I'm in the building. Which building? Your building. My building? Oh, yeah? Colin, you know what? Click. See, I even asked him, "Are you with Tyrone?" Who was a guy. Remember, I was staying with this guy one time, and this is the blind guy, and he was staying with a guy. Not staying with a guy. I was staying with him. See, but he had a friend coming to see him whose name was Tyrone. Tyrone comes here and even told me I seen him outside more than one time walking with some white guys in this building. And he told me, yo, bro, I just came from the hospital. He was supposed to be at work, but how he came here. He smokes his stuff, okay, with some guys upstairs, and told me one day he woke up, needles in his arm, felt unwell, went to the hospital, and they told him something's wrong with him, but they're not sure. But he's not well, can't think straight and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't even go to work. You feel me? But hey, he might just become another victim because it seems like these are the things that they do in here. That's probably how that white man's money got stolen. I'm just showing you. Seems like this is a pattern. They love to rob people, and I mean, I'm sure you'll do anything to do that. You feel me? Which means, yeah, you will joke a man, whoever do it. I mean, these are just smokers in the building. It's not like these people who I'm talking about, the guys I seen with this guy, because I seen him walking with them, and he's asking them, yo, come on, tell me, I woke up with the thing in my arm and some money was missing and stuff, and and they're just sitting at a table and he's in the middle of both of them and they're just like, yo, can I get a cigarette? Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, you want to go like do this, buy me this? No joke, and he's just chilling with them. Okay. I asked him if he was with Tyrone because he came here once with him. And he said no. Came here one time to pick up this stupid storage money that I owed him. I don't have my things in the storage anymore for a few months now. See, for a while now. Okay, but I seen him one time. He passed by. He actually called me and told me, "Oh, could I have that? For sure, I'm coming outside." That's who he was with. He was in Tyrone's car. So I asked him, "Are you with Tyrone?" He's like, "No." He called from someone else's phone. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? So when he asked me, "Oh, you're $40 in it," I don't want that, man. Huh? Yo, Colin, you know what? He's like, no, I said, yo, I didn't even say nothing. He's like, yo, come on, I'm in the building. You're in the building, Colin, you know what? Click. Yeah. But I made sure to send a link again to these people, meaning whoever's phone he was using. They got my profile, the judgment profile, so they can see for themselves, as if they haven't already. Maybe they haven't already, but I'm saying enough people in here know about that. I've shown them things. You know what I'm saying? Good. So know who you're dealing with, seeing. Know who you're flipping dealing with. Because I'm telling you, I'm not no rat like blood clot some people, or a snake like some people that call police and lie on people for try to lock them up and things in. Never locked up anybody in my rascal life, but I could have a long time ago. And I'm telling you, I could write Bomba Rascal now too. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not into that, but just to show you, you think it's a fucking joke. I could put one blood clot gun now and blast you. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to be a big blood clot shitstorm, because I'm saying, obviously now. What? I go to the station and I tell them, there's an inheritance on me, whatever, Bob Marley, and well, some people, stole me from my real mother and stuff, and it's not my real name, and da-da-da-da-da, and you might not believe it, but I'm telling you, this is what it is, and this explains why so many people are against me, officer. You can check your computer and check my file and see how many people came here lying to you about me, about the craziest things you've probably ever heard in your life. The amount of times people call police on me and stuff like that, trying to lock me up. Okay, good. Well, I can tell you stories about how many times my life was in danger and I escaped death and murder attempts, officer. So I know it sounds far-fetched to you, but I am Bob Marley's biological son, and I do have an inheritance, and some people don't want me to get that, and they're trying to kill me to give it to somebody else who's going to. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you might say to yourself, yo, no, what do you mean, no? It's a crime. I'm reporting a crime here. I'm telling you, my mother, they need to be in an investigation. They're a part of this. I'm telling you, I've had conversations. Like, I'll sit with an officer. I sit with a flipping investigator, and I'm explaining to me, yeah, my mother used to tell me I look like Bob and stuff like that when I was a kid. My own dad told me I'm not his kid. He went around telling people I'm not his kid. He used to call me Bobby when I was a kid, Bobby G, when Barry G was one of my nicknames. He would call me that sometimes, but he would usually call me Barry G. Okay? And many more things. Okay? And this thing turns into a big shitstorm, and then it turns into all of the people that came there for me are involved, and all the people them who keep fucking with this man to Mama Rascal
are a part of this too. And then it turns into, well, shit, this is crazy. See, me's not no rat like anyone I want to, because I guarantee if it was any one of you, you would have did that. I'm just trying to show you how serious this fucking thing is. I'm trying to tell you that there is an investigation going on my life since I was born, man. Not long after I was born, anyways. You see what I'm saying? And it's ongoing. You feel me? And when I came here, I told these people everywhere I go, man. Everywhere I go, I tell them, I'm not joking. I tell them I'm on a fact-finding mission to make sure that you're doing the right thing and you're treating people properly. You see what I'm saying? I tell them that. And I tell them, well, I'm a community worker and organizer and whatever, an activist and a street worker, okay, and many more things. But at the same time, I would tell them I do work with police officers at times. I've worked with them in the past. I've assisted them in the past. They've even assisted me in the past. What does that mean? Like I said, I don't rat on nobody. I'll show them where nobody's stuff is to try to lock nobody up. I know I never got anybody into trouble assisting the feds. I've helped many people assisting the feds, and the feds have helped me. They have assisted me many times, and they have assisted me to help many people many times. Do you see what I'm saying? Even here, this guy, Antoine, I told you, the Jamaican guy came here, a gangstalker, messing with me, messing with me. Guy, you're going to get your judgment. You understand? And he did. Went to jail for, 2 nights? Came out on a Sunday. Okay, well, dirty feds did that. You know what I'm saying? You're getting out on a Sunday when you flipping went to court on a flipping Friday. You went to court on a Friday. Okay, so if you got released, you got released. They're keeping you in there for, and then he came back and said nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened. They just let him go. Yeah, they kept you in there, no sentence, no nothing, no nothing, and just let you go. Oh, that's right, to teach you a lesson. So he didn't even go to court. You see what I'm trying to say? They just grabbed him and locked him up for 2 days. Yo, boy, don't go back to that girl you're not supposed to be with, you bridge, boy. Just hit the target, focus on the target, which is me. I'm talking about dirty feds, okay, people? Dirty cops. What's going on? So they let him back out. They let him back in here. Okay, a few months later, well, he went back to the girl, and I guess he threatened to shoot her or something. Bunch of cops surrounded the place, guns everywhere. SWAT gear, everything, man. Everything, man. They surrounded the building, man. There was at least 25 feds surrounded the flipping building. So I'm saying, this guy was going to jump out of his window. Anyways, I managed to save that, okay, by contacting his sister that lives in England, who texted him and said, hey, boy, you better get the heck out of that room and open that door and stop playing this game with these damn feds who, they're there for you. And he came out less than 2 minutes after I texted her. You feel me? Okay, good. Very good. Okay. So I'm just saying, there's a big investigation going on me. And you're not the only ones who know the truth. The feds know too. Your dirty feds know, and my clean boys know. See, my good boys know. You got bad boys, you got good boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know. I'm telling you that so that you can understand maybe how serious this thing is. Now, like I said, everywhere I go, I tell them I do community work and stuff, but I tell you I work with the feds and I assist them and they assist me. What does that tell you? Hey, I came here, they said I'm a rat. They said I'm a policeman. No joke. I'm a confidential informant. Okay, so why you messing with a guy? Because according to you, that's not who he is. You know who he is. No, you don't. You should know. He's the president. He's the community worker and community leader. And he's an agent, or you should say a police official of the Most High. The police accept that. Why can't you? He's a government official. A civil servant. An officer. You don't know organizations, they have officers, they employ officers to do their work, and you know what I'm saying, to maintain the order of the organization and everything like that. It's an organization, which means it's a government. They don't see it that way, but that's basically a little government. Okay, good.
And I'm different from all of them because I assist the police the most. And they've assisted me the most. And I never sent anybody to jail or got anybody into trouble. Very, very good. Very good. So I don't see why you're messing with a man who has already called police and showed you. Don't mess with him and no police, bro. Don't try to call police on him or nothing like that, bro. Don't even mess with the man. If you want to mess with him, hey, let's go and get messy. But you don't want to get messy like that, and he shouldn't. But hey, he's willing to show you something. Mess you up, and then I'll call the cops and lock you up, bro. He started it. He threatened my life. He called me a nigger and he told me he's gonna smash my face in. And I told him, you serious, bro? And he came and actually tried to do that. So I had to defend myself. Officer, you know me. The officers, okay, real officers, good officers, obviously, okay. Maybe your bad boys, usually they kind of don't take my word over yours. But at the end of the day, I always win. This is why I never really got into no trouble for nothing that people, like to accuse me of. But most officers, even the decent ones, would take my word over yours any day. Anybody who calls the police lying on me, I guarantee you. I guarantee you, I've done it. I've done it many times. See? They're going to take my word over your word. Because my word is bond and true. See? Good. And it stands on truth. They know me. I have a reputation. I've been clean for 16 years. I got out of your pen in 2015. 20, yeah, 15. You see? So, and I did 5 years. Okay? So that's why I add that because I was inside for 5 years. Okay? In total. So that means from 2010 I was inside. Okay, good. So I'm being clean for 16 years. Okay, stop messing with me. So overstand that. Yes, we are government officials. This is why you see, like even with my sizzler, you see with my papa, the king, Bob Marley, King Sizzler too, and even Damien, you see when it comes to certain things, you'll always see police presence there. Okay, they're not always marked officials. Okay, uniformed officials. Of course, you have undercover officers and stuff like that. Of course, even some of our security are also police officials. You should know these things. Okay? So I don't see why people want to act like as if, them man, Rasta don't work with police. No, man, Rasta are police. How the Rasta do? And we are the highest police, and guess what? We have some other police. Well, guess what? Them is high in their realm, and guess what? We work together to keep the realm clean. We don't want to deal with no police officers where I support crime, because that means you're a criminal. See, that means you shouldn't even have the damn badge, nor the gun. See, nor the pay. Go find one next job. You shouldn't even, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Go find one next job, but don't be a criminal while you're working. And then there's that. This is the thing. It don't make sense for, a cop is a criminal when he's not on the job. You see what I'm saying? But this is what's going on. You think you can do everything? No, man. You have to be. You cannot be a criminal and a police officer. See? That's a no-no. That's a judgment. Can you be wise and stupid? Can you be safe and in danger? Can you be hungry and full at the same time? Thirsty and replenished? Good. Can you go left and right at the same time? Can you look up and down at the same time? All right, good. So one step at a time. And don't lose your way like the world. Anyways, my boys, them actually came and gave them a check still and told them you want a better rascal chill. No. Saying no. As a matter of fact, hey girl, did you do that? No. Okay, well, guess what, man? It's being investigated, you see, because it's serious. Zane, and just make sure if your name call up in anything, boy, you're in some serious trouble, girl. And they went and checked that rascal man with the cane still, and well, who knows, he might be singing like a rascal canary saying, yo, then put him up to it, and yeah, she would have better just watching herself.
Watching yourself, because a lot of people right now do feel very bad about what your rascal did. Some of them even took part in this, and them say, yo, this you was smiling and laughing. It's a joke. Not just that, yo, definitely the man has love and care for you, and still he's burning up this rascal place, and none of one can stop him, nor get him out. I don't know, I say all kind of things about the man. The point is, you try to rascal siphon me into some rascal portal after this giant snake flipping blows and curd guy here. Dave or now actually attacks me, man, and tries to subdue me, man. Why this guy opens some portal to siphon out my rascal? What? I don't have a soul to siphon. And you can't siphon my spirit. No, you can't siphon me. See, I'm a King Karma guy. You know some serious blood clot judgment now. All of that. Disgraceful. I tell you, I tell you, I'm still baffled that you people would actually do something so silly out in the public on a day like that. Nobody could think of anything productive to do. This is the type of fucking world we're living in. We can all come together to do some stupid shit that can get us all into some serious trouble right now. I'm telling you, don't play with me. I'm not no rat. But if you fucking keep playing this bomber ass game with me, like as if you want to try to come and act like as if you can keep intimidating me and trying to bully me and stuff like that, eh? And threatening me and stuff like that, I'm just gonna keep reporting it to the damn feds. I'm not gonna play with you. And then it's gonna turn into something serious. I don't even have to go into nothing really, but I'm saying, I'm saying they know who the man is. Why would you be doing all of this? You can't stop him from going to the feds and telling them all of that. I could have just did it. I could do that any day. Okay? So I'm just saying. Huh? I guess I have to tell you this. Maybe you're cool. Maybe, just maybe. I doubt it. You go take your drugs, you go drink your liquor, and you go do your damn magic. I know you're high. I know you. Oh, no, I can do it. Very good. So it doesn't matter. But just remember, I told you that this is how serious this thing is. You have the boy, Frederick Silva, who killed many people for the Risotto clan, the biggest damn crime mob family in the flipping world, and you could say one of the most powerful underworld crime families, definitely in the world. Okay, the biggest, the most popular, of course. So they say, okay, the biggest. Okay, they do own the most too. They run the most things. It's true, but they're not the biggest thing. They're just the most renowned. Well, this Frederick the Silva guy killed my boy BM. You remember? Arsène Monpoint, BM. Okay, well, I'm BM now. Barley Marley. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, after you killed my friend, not too long ago, well, they caught the guy that did it, you know, and he ratted on the Risottos and said, well, they hired him to kill him and many other people, including the man, the Risottos, well, not the man that they hired, but the man that was a target that day when he hired my ex-girlfriend's brother, uncle, and a friend of ours to go and kill this Haitian gang leader who the Risottos blamed for the killing of two of their family members when we had nothing to do with that. Meaning black man had nothing to do with that. Okay? Okay, good. Well, this same man is going to rat on the Risottos now. They upped the pay to 5 million. First they wanted to give him 3 million. Now they're saying they want to give him 5 million. Who? Well, the government. You know, it's the government that pays for that, right? It's not the cops that pay these people, you know, to snitch and stuff like that, you know. It's actually the government, you know. So $5 million, the government is going to pay this guy to rat on the damn Risottos, and now they're going to court. But it turns out that this judge now, who's presiding over the case, used to be a Risotto lawyer, and so they're trying to say that, well, he needs to recuse himself because, you know, it's a conflict of interest. Of course it is. Of course it is. Is this a part of the show or something? Yeah, well, I'll tell you, show's almost over. Rastafari here. Rastafari, let me just check this damn thing quick here. I'm gonna put down this damn phone. Rastafari be with the item. I'm just dealing with Jah work. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, dealing with Jah work. You see the same day that they found that lady, the witch?
in the river could be the same ambulance girl will come try to distract me. You can't distract me, my girl. You get a judgment. See, and bigger judgment that come for all I for no wickedness. See, bigger judgment. Yeah. The same day in Des Moines, out here in Quebec too, they found a man's body in a river. No joke. No joke. Seems like people are just, you know, running to the river, you know. Yeah, just a short little pause and resume there. Yeah, you know. Yeah, Rosapher. Yeah, so people, you know, I'ma let y'all go. Seen bigger judgment in the earth. More sermons. Yep, you got Windman out there, you got Solar Man out there, my B girl, you got Z Boy, you know, Scorpius, Serpent King, aka Death Rider. Yeah. And you have Lava Boy, Slick with you see my boy out there? You see Kilo of Volcano? Yeah man, you make me sick. You make me wanna barf. Zane. Yeah, you make me nauseous, you know what I'm saying? You make me nauseous, you make my kids nauseous, you know, my boy barfing up that red stuff, you know what I'm saying? All over the place, all over your face, you know what I'm saying? GB, Ilya, you know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure, you bandit out here, polar man, solar boy, solar man, his dad. Yeah, just the judgment, Miss Bingy Bing, you know, I mean, it now stop people, you have Bubba man or Bro man, you know, you have Cat man out there. They're all out there, you know me. I said just like my disciples, them trust. I did left out, but you should know. I told you who they are. You should know. I made out the father too. I left him out, but I never left them out. I told you all of them, all of them. Okay, let's run through them right now. Let's run through my disciples right now. You have Tisha, Desiree. You have Kes Namdi. You have Highly Celestial. You have Ronkos. You have Jabari. You have Imedru. You have Medeku, Elijah, Mali, yeah. You have Jah Defender. You have, did I say Nakiwera? Hmm? Nakiwera, yeah. Marlon Asha, Kiz Namdi. That's all of them. And if I left out anyone, well, then you figure out who it is because I mean, my God, so much in my head. There's so much going on. I tell you, they're trying to get in my head in this judgment and so it. Me have to clap back. You know, I clap. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I fight this spiritual war. You see, if a real war in this world here, okay, real war. Spiritual war is real war, you know. Let's say physical war now, okay. On this material plane, you take up your guns. All right, good. You're shooting at the man. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, 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 bombs, boom, 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 cannons, blood, bazooka, rocket launcher, boom, boom. All right, okay, good. The thing is that I mean, like you're firing at the man, but it's like you're hiding from the man. So it's like you don't want the man to see that it's you firing. But then some of you shoot him right up in his face. We talking about this witchcraft and shit. You're shooting a man right in his face. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about the evil eye and all these things. I'm talking about spell work straight, right? Exactly. When that's spell work too, you know. But that's like behind your back kind of thing, right? Here is behind your back in your face, laugh in your face, yo, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Talk shit in your face, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my word magic, all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're talking in your face when they're talking shit behind your back, telling people all kind of things. Exactly. Either way, boom, 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 boom. Either way, I'm just saying, okay, a man who lives a life like that, boom, 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 everybody, it seems like they're coming from, obviously, y'all took some kind of contract out on the man and everybody wants to kill him. It's not everybody hates the man like that. No, because you don't see this happening to nobody else except for, you know, the few chosen in the earth that go through these things. Saying where they're really just coming to flip and kill you. Seeing and killing people close to you. People really getting taken out of this and things. Exactly. That's what Gangztalking is. See, you people don't really know what Gangztalking is. You really love to talk about it. You don't know what it is, but you got caught in it and you do it. So you do know what it is. See? Many of you. Yeah? That's what I'm saying. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, obviously, you took a contract out on the man, and not just that, but all of y'all trying to rascal dump the man, hurt the man, you know, shooting the man. Okay, good. You don't think the man's gonna shoot back? Okay, me shoot back enough times, I clap back many, many, many times, and many people got hurt. Whether it be this guy Devil, whether it be even this guy who lost his son, and then his dog, and then his car, and enough more things, and then this girl. Well, I thought she lost her car. I don't care. I'm just saying I don't. I see them all driving in the flipping next girl who I haven't seen in a while, which means she get clapped all the time. Okay, but I just saw her flipping car just today and even last night, which means she just get her car back, which means that it was in repair. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's a damn judgment. You see what I'm saying? Clap, 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 clap. Okay, good. Now you even got feds coming and talking to you, little girl, and telling you, yeah, well, you're under investigation until further notice. You know what I'm saying? We just need to know, like, because it was a crime. He reported it. You know what I'm saying? I never said I want to press charges, but the thing is, they probably just want to. You see? Who knows? But I can tell you, you better watch. Because enough of no chat, enough of no weak. You're weak. You see what I'm saying? When you love chat and on no weak, this is the thing that people love to do in this world. You love to talk, look, sit, and watch. You see what I'm saying? And what do you do with all of these? These are superpowers. You know what you do with them? You use them to crush other rascal people to take their things and go like as if you're big and you're flipping bad and you work for all of these things. No, man. All you do is sit, talk, watch, and listen. Sit, talk, watch, and listen. And then you want everybody to rascal be focused on you, like as if you're something special when you're atypical, common, basic. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man, you're non-generic. Zane, good. So I'm just saying, this ain't no joke. Yeah, you're playing with some serious fire right now. Hmm? And you should be happy that I ain't no rascal rat. People calling me a rascal rat. Eh? Well, nobody told me nothing about going to the feds yet. I mean, I don't care. That's not the point. You people ratting on people and snaking on people and all kind of rascal things. And it's just, yo, you calling a rat, man. I never locked nobody up. I never locked up one person, but you, many of these people, man. This whole thing I've been going through all my life, but I'm talking about even here, man, calling me, trying to lock me up, lying on me, telling the feds I'm doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. All kind of things. See? So don't play with me. My point is that this has been going on for a long time. Okay? People running to the feds trying to lock me up. Okay? And people even trying to ask to kill me. Okay? And I'm telling you, feds them are there to protect me. The good boys. Eh? I am there to protect myself. I have some thugs out here too. Anything happen, you better watch it. You better watch it. See? And I have the most high God. Yeah? My first protector. My strength. My defender. My fortress. My bulwark. You know what I'm saying? My shield and guide. See? Good. So let us all give the Most High all the praise. Too much going on in the news. It's all about my world and this world here, this Gangztalking. Well, you know what the heck is going on. I'm just showing you that, well, if I really had to do that, which, it ain't going to come to that in this rascal judgment, because your judgment is coming for you for your rascal wickedness still. It's just the entire world. Zane, don't play with Rastafari. You don't want to be involved in this thing, but now it seems like it's too late because you did too much, which means that I told you already, the feds them over there are alerted to you and what you're doing. This is why they're stopping everything you're doing. But I'm saying, well, everywhere I go, they're watching me. So of course, if anybody comes at me like that, I mean, yeah, obviously you must have took the damn contract. I mean, think about it. Just think. Hey, shall be with you. Gotta let you go. Yeah, gotta let you go, your love.